Hi everyone, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Beyond Class Conversations. Today we'll be discussing the blueprints for IT career in 2026. Now, um, previously the experience of anyone who was going to go into IT, say 5 years ago, is the realities that they had is extremely different from what the realities are right now. And we have seasoned professionals who will be running us through some of these conversations. We have Apana, we have Silva, we have Ifeanyi, who will be sharing from their wealth of experience and guiding us through making the most of our opportunities that we have available to us, right? To get us started, we have Apana joining us.
Hello.
So good to have you join us, Apana. Welcome to the Beyond Class Conversation.
Thank
Apana
you.
is joining us to just run us through what the blueprint for an IT career is looking like right now in 2026. And please be attentive and take note of your questions because we'll have a Q&A session at the end of this conversation and you would have the chance to ask as many questions as you need to have ask and you have seasoned professionals respond to you, giving you insight into how to best to navigate this stage of your career. So thank you very much, Apana, for joining us. Welcome to the call. I'll be handing over to you right away. Thank you so much.
Hello. Can you hear me? Just want to check.
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Apana.
Mm. Good evening, everyone. Um, it's Thanks for the introduction and thanks for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to speak to the students. And it's really exciting. So before I click to my first slide, I want to start with the thought that there was a time when the most powerful tool a person could carry was a blade. It defined warriors, leaders, people of influence. But today, the tool is digital skills. The people who master technology are the ones building businesses, solving problems, and creating opportunities for others. That's what today is about. Not just understanding data and analytics as a concept, but seeing it as a career path that is open to you right now in 2026. So, I want to take you into that along with my experience and with my role. So, yeah, my name is Aparna Krishna Penmacha. I am Enterprise Commerce Architect at IBM Consulting. My background, um, sorry, My background is in digital strategy and business um, transformation, specifically SAP Commerce and customer experience platforms. What that means in plain English is that I work with large enterprises to modernize how they sell, how they serve customers, and how they use data to make smarter decisions. I have delivered over 10 end-to-end commerce transformation projects across 36 markets globally. And across all the work, one thing has been constant: data analytics sits at the heart of every good business decisions I have ever been part of. So you cannot transform a business without understanding your data. So you cannot grow revenue without measuring the right things. You cannot serve customers better without knowing what they actually do and why. That's why I'm here today, because data analytics is not just a career path, it's a skill that makes everything else in business works. And I want to show you what that looks like in practice. At- So here's what we are covering today. We'll start with why tech matters right now. Then we'll zoom into data analytics specifically, why it's one of the most exciting parts in tech today. We look at what this work actually looks like in practice through a real IBM example, and then we'll close with where you can start. We have time for Q&A and at the end, so hold your questions and we'll get to them. Okay. Um, every generation has a defining skill, a tool that separates those who lead from those who follow. Right now, the tool is digital skills. Look at the first point. The shift to digital skills is no longer optional. Every organization, every employer, every industry is going through a transformation. The people who understand technology are the ones driving the transformation. The second point, technology is the backbone of every sector. This is important. Choosing tech doesn't lock you into one industry. Banking needs data people. Healthcare needs data people. Agriculture, government, retail, education, they all need tech talent. You get to choose the industry you care about and build a tech career at the same time. Third, demand for skills is at an all-time high. Companies are struggling to find qualified people. That gap is your opportunity. The question is not whether technology matters, the question is whether you'll be ready when the opportunity comes. Okay, now let's move on. Now, let me show you some numbers that put into this context. So, we had done in IBM study, we had done some researchers, and this is the numbers. 39% of workers' existing skills will be transferred or become outdated between now and 2030. That's not a distant future. That's 4 years from now. Skills people have today are already becoming less relevant. But here's the important number: 87% of executives expect jobs to be augmented by AI, not replaced. This is critical. AI is not coming to take your job, AI is coming to change your job. The people who learn to work with AI will be far more valuable than those who don't. 85% of employers plan to prioritize upskilling their workforce, meaning companies are willing to invest in developing people if those people show up with the right foundation. And 47% of executives say the team lack the skills to implement and scale AI. That nearly half of all business leaders saying there is a skills gap in their organization right now. That gap is the door, and data analytics is one of the keys. Okay, I hope you guys are getting it. So, yeah, we'll move to the next slide. So, why data analytics specifically? Two numbers tell the story. Plus 40%, that's the projected growth in job opportunities for data analysts. Not 5%, not 10%, 40%. It's among the fastest growing roles globally. Number one, data analyst is the most common job title globally that doesn't exist in year 2000. Think about that. A role that doesn't exist 25 years ago is now the most common job title on the planet. Data engineer is number 6. Data scientist is number 8. This entire field is new, which means nobody has a 20-year head start on you. And one more thing worth saying, AI will enhance data analysis, but human expertise is still essential. The machine can process the data. It cannot replace the person who understands the business context, asks the right questions, and communicates the findings to decision makers. That is still a human job. So let's move on to the next slide. This slide shows the 10 emerging jobs in the data and AI space according to LinkedIn's research, covering over a billion professionals globally. Look at the range. AI specialist at the top, data scientist, data engineer, but also data analyst at number 5. Analytics specialist, data consultant, insights analyst. These are not all the same roles. There is a whole ecosystem of careers here. And look at the top 10 skills on the right: data science, AI development tools, digital literacy. There are learning skills. Nobody was born knowing Python or SQL. Every person in one of these roles are learning it. The message here is simple. There are multiple doors into this field. You don't have to start at the top. Most people start as a data analyst and grow from there. Okay. Moving on to the next slide. Here's something I want you to sit with for a moment, because I want to understand that data analytics is not a future technology. It's already running the world around you right now. Healthcare hospitals are using data to predict patient outcomes before they happen. Which patients need urgent care, which treatments work best for which conditions. Data analytics is saving lives. Your home, if you have a smart thermostat, a fitness tracker, a smart TV, these devices are collecting data about your behavior every single day and using it to make predictions. You're already living inside a data analytic system. I don't know how many of you all observed in your phone, if you keep like the tracker and then you sleep, it actually predicts your sleeps and it tells you how well you slept. Do you have a sleep apnea? So that's what the data analytics also, right, is used for it. Virtual assistants. Every time you ask a Google a question, talk to Alexa, or use Siri, you're interacting with natural language processing and AI in real time. These are data systems. Companies with a strong data foundation will lead the way, and they need people to build that foundation. That person could be you. Okay, we will move to the next slide. Think of it as two roles in this. So, what does a data professional actually do? Right? What is his do? What is he trying to do? So, the first thing that he's trying to do is being a detective. So his job is to dig into the numbers, find the why, not just what happened, but why it happened. Spot the patterns that others are missing. Trace the cause of business events back to their root. Why did sales drop last quarter? What are customers leaving after the third month? Data holds the answer, and your job is to find it. So you're actually playing a detective role to identify the root cause. The second is a storyteller. Finding the insight is only half the job. The other half is communicating it. You have to translate complex findings into plain language that a business leader can act on. You present through visuals, charts, dashboards, things to make the data speak for itself. And here's the most important thing I can tell you about this career: nobody pays you for the data, they pay you for what the data means. The most valuable data professionals are not the ones who know the most tools, they are the ones who connect numbers to a business decision. I- Moving on to the next slide. So, this is about, like as I mentioned, I'm an IBM commerce architect. So I had been working on an IBM Commerce website, which we designed and which sells the SPSS, status Cognos, and the future Watson X, and we sell those in our commerce websites. So when we started with the commerce website, we were actually moving from the legacy commerce to the new commerce. So here's when I'm taking a decision of the commerce website, like I want to build a new commerce. You first need to understand why we want to build that commerce website, right? So that's where the analytics play a real role on to decide why I had to move to the new website, and is it really benefiting. And then I need to showcase to my leaders that, hey, because we moved, we got a revenue increase. So that is what about the data analytics really helps us in that way to guide us. So if you actually look at it, the result speaks for themselves. So there is a because we moved from the old website to new website, we had looked at all the data and then we analyzed and we found that there is a 30% year on year growth in direct customer acquisition, and we had a 3 times increase in conversion rate, right? A customer who's coming into the commerce and trying to buy it, now he might have left in between. So we had analyzed the data and then identified and then said, okay, we did changes in the commerce in a way that now the customer, when he comes to the site, he's going and placing an order. So we saw there is a 3 times increase in the conversion rate because of that. The next is 300 times faster time to market for new products. Because originally, whenever a product is coming, we are taking a lot of time to configure that product in the commerce website and then making it live. With the new website, we are able to actually launch 300 like faster, and then the new products are going live faster right now because of that. So that is the very big benefit for us. Now, we launched this commerce website for 20 countries in less than 10 months. So these are not small numbers. These outcomes happen because data professionals were asking the right questions, tracking the right metrics, and helping the business make better decisions faster. So, yeah, okay, good. Commerce website has moved, and then you said that the data analytics team has looked at it, but where did they look at it? How did they look at it? That's the question you'll be thinking, right? So now if you look at it here, we look at here, right? So there's a product added. So sometimes the per customer comes, he adds a product into the cart, but he abandons the cart and he just leaves it. And we had that's so and then we had seen that CTA was clicked. Like CTA is like, I want to take an action. He clicked it, but he didn't take an action on it. And then we also see that, hey, the customer came and viewed the page, but he's not buying it. So what is stopping him from buying it? So we identify each event that is occurring on a website page, and then we take those actions, and then we actually look at it, the numbers. Like there are like 1,000 customers who added the product to the cart and they did not buy it. Hey, there are like 7.73K customers who are coming to your page and they did not buy it. So, and then we start looking at analyzing on these. And actually, if you also look at it, there is a change that happened, is that on a certain day from November 17 to November 19, there is a sudden reduction of customers. So why is that there is a sudden reduction of the customers at that time? Is it because there is an increase and then a reduction? Is it because at that time did we launch a promotion so the customers were coming and buying, and suddenly they stopped buying? So this is what you need to understand. Like analytics helps you to go through each and everything and understand it. And that is what the data analytics role is, to guide it. Hey, I think there is something happened on this day. Maybe somebody else launched something. So that's why you got the customers buying, and now the customers are not buying anymore. So, and it's the same thing with the stock market, right? Somebody says something and suddenly the stock market goes up, and it might go down. And all this data is what data analytics person needs to analyze and guide the company that, hey, you know what, you need to take an action on these areas. So, okay, all this is fine. I'm interested, but I want to learn. Where do I start? So, you're interested. Where do you actually begin? So, I know IT Experience also has mentioned in their website that we do have IBM Skills Build is a platform that is accessible from anywhere. So, there's a data fundamental learning plan covers everything you need to get started. Introduction to data concepts, data science in our world, overview of data tools and languages, Python, IBM Watson Studio, and a course called You Future in Data. So, which is essential what we have been talking about today. When you complete it you earn a digital credential, something you can put on your LinkedIn profile, show it on to your employer, and use it to prove that you have taken the first step. You don't need a university degree to start this journey, but you need curiosity, consistency, and willingness to learn. Start here. So that's everything I have for you today. We went from why tech matters to why data analytics is one of the best paths into tech, to what the work actually looks like, to where you can start today. The opportunity is real, the skills are learnable, the door is open. Now, if you want, you can have questions now or in the last.
Thank you so much, Apana. That was a very insightful session. I think that we have a section for Q&A. What I would advise anyone who is watching is to you can drop your questions on the comments, and we would definitely take note of them to ask those questions to our experts when it is time. So thank you again once again for that very insightful session. It was indeed a blueprint, right? Being able to speak about the career pathway and then running people through how to then get to that place you are described, which is the case of I have a destination that I've shown you. This is how to get there. But all of these conversations would not yield any result if you don't act on the directions you have received. So again, I would encourage you to act on the directions you're receiving on this call. Thank you again, Apana. That said, I would use that your conversation to introduce our next guest, who is Ifan Yobi. He would be speaking um, on building a future-proof IT career with AI and, of course, creative skills. Obi will be speaking. Mr. Ifan Yarada will be speaking on this topic. Uh, if you are so basically, the way I will look at it is, Apana has shown us the blueprint. Ifan is showing us the what next, right? So you want to start to build. What exactly are the things you want to start learning how to do, and how do you access those tools? Welcome on the call, Ifan. Welcome. So good to have you. Just to confirm, can you
All
hear
right,
me?
good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome on the
Can you
call.
s- can you see me?
Not yet.
I'm also trying to share my slide.
Yeah, I'll add your slide shortly. Just a
Okay.
minute.
Are you the one restricting it?
Mm, yeah, you're
Oh,
up now.
okay. Okay. Can you see me now?
Not yet, but I can hear you clearly though.
How
Yeah, I
about
can
now?
see you. Yes, I can see you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good
Thank
evening,
you.
everybody.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah. My name is Ifeanyi Obi Edward, and I'm a creative director, DJ expert, AI creative director, and also I'm a team lead in Beyond Class. And actually, AI is something that has come to stay. People think it's the future, but it's now, it's here. You understand? AI is something that helps humans to simulate their intelligence and also to help people get work done faster. And it has not come to take your job. Like most people insinuate, they say AI is going to take our jobs and we're not going to be left jobless. No, AI is moving and you have to move along with it. You have to integrate it into everything you do in your job, whatever career you have right now, presently. Doesn't mean you should drop your career and run after a different career. Like I have a background in human resource. I also have a background in other good careers too. But when the advent of AI came up, I discovered that this can help me bring out the creativity in me and at the same time still place me on a platform where I'll be relevant in everything I do. So it has really helped me create that confidence, that belief, and that bringing out my creativity without stress. But this can't be done if you don't have the core knowledge or the right knowledge on how to use these tools, on how to use these AI tools, because they are fast and they're everywhere out there. You go on the internet today, most of the contents you watch on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and the rest, they're all most of them are AI generated. You understand? Even I was going through a journal yesterday and I read about World Economic Forum. They were saying that in 39% of career skills may be changed, may be outdated in 5 years' time. Not made, actually going to be outdated because AI is being integrated into many things that we do. So if you don't have the knowledge, you'll be left behind. So right here I have my slides on what I'm going to talk about today. So like I said, my name is Ifan Yobi, and artificial intelligence is transforming careers globally at an unprecedented pace. This presentation will show you how to harness AI and creative skills to build a future proof career that thrives in the AI driven workforce of tomorrow. Whether you're an early career professional or preparing to enter the workforce, understanding AI is no longer optional. Like I said, you don't have any option, but you have to understand how these things are being done and how to use these tools to make sure you carry out your job seamlessly without stress and fast as well. The beauty of AI lies in the ability, the beauty of AI lies in the ability to amplify human capabilities. It doesn't replace human intelligence like people wrongly say. It serves as a powerful assistant that helps humans work faster, smarter, and more efficiently. In today's professional landscape, understanding AI means understanding how to leverage technology to enhance your productivity, creativity, and problem solving abilities. So you need to learn the basics, learning the how to use the tools, how to use it in solving your problems, and also how to use it to deliver results within this given space of time. That's what this is trying to say here. Then why AI matters more than ever. The AI revolution is not coming, it's already here. Artificial intelligence has evolved from a futuristic concept to a present day reality that's reshaping how we work, create, and solve problems across every industry. Now, 78% of AI tools are being integrated into our jobs currently. Do you understand that companies are using AI tools to carry out activities in the industries that would enhance their productivity and giving them time for them to work within time? You understand? So on my slide, I have it transforms every industry from healthcare to finance, education to manufacturing. AI is revolutionizing models and traditional business models and creating entirely new ways of working. What about the opportunities it gives? It creates new opportunities. While AI automates certain tasks, it simultaneously creates new career paths and opportunities that didn't exist before. Like Apana rightly said, some 20 years back, there are some jobs that you don't need that analytics to put you that this is not recommended. You don't need that service some 20 years back. But now you see what's coming up. People are transforming, things are changing, everybody's integrating this system into their organizations and making jobs very, very easy for them to perform. Now, the competitive advantage is this: professionals with AI skills consistently outperform peers without these capabilities, securing better positions, higher salaries, and faster career advancement. AI has gone so far that people who, let me give an instance now for the music industry, they are like, I'm into creative arts with AI. There are people don't need to hire a camera anymore to give you a full music video. What am I trying to say? They just need to just take their phone, have the right tools, take a picture of you, give you the kind of outfit you want, the place you in the right anywhere you want to be in this world. Someone can put you there, create you create a video for you like you are presently there. You see, it's gone wild that people would gradually lose their jobs if they don't upskill with these opportunities. Now that it's even everywhere, people are campaigning for the knowledge of this um, technology. So people should know that in the next 5 years, they will be left behind. Now, AI is transforming all industries. Like I've been saying, there's no industry today that remains untouched by artificial intelligence, from traditional sectors to cutting edge fields. AI is revolutionizing how business operates, how professionals work, and how value is created. Understanding which industries are most impacted helps you identify where to focus your learning and career development. Now, when we put out this what's it called, this program, this event, we had lots of people requesting, asking, how do I start? What profession do I need? What qualification do I need to do AI? What do I need to know before I come into AI? You don't need to have any profession, any qualifications before you go into AI. They made it so easy that it's an open knowledge. Everybody can go into it. But the basic thing you should ask yourself is, where and how do I want to use this tool? How do I want this tool to serve me? What do I want to bring out with this tool? So for my slide here, it says um, understanding which industries are most impacted helps you identify where to focus your learning and career development. Like in technology, software development, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and IT infrastructure are all being transformed by AI powered automation, intelligent systems, and predictive analytics. Now, what this is trying to say is that most now don't need you just need some good tools to give yourself a code of whatever you want to build. AI can build an app for you in 5 minutes. AI can build a website for you in the next 5 minutes. There are apps you can get that from. Just give it the right prompts, tell it what you want it to do for you. It will generate it instantly. Then boom, you are good to go. Now, in finance, banks and financial institutions use AI to detect fraud. Now, AI for fraud detections through algorithms, trading, credit scoring, risk assessment, and personalized financial advice at scale. I'll rush this because of time. Still have other speakers. Then, in educational sector, adaptive learning adaptive learning platforms, automated grading, personalized learning paths, and intelligent tutoring systems are making education more accessible and effective. In the healthcare sector, AI enables faster disease diagnosis, personalized treatments, plans, drugs, discovery acceleration, medical imaging analysis, and predictive health monitoring that saves lives. In the marketing sector, customer segmentation, personalized advertising, content optimization, social media analysis, and predictive marketing campaigns are all powered by AI algorithms. Now, for the business operations, supply chain optimization, inventory management, customer service automation, and business intelligence dashboards all leverage AI operational intelligence. Now you see that you just can't jump into AI without having a particular sector or field that you want to use it with or for. It's either you're a doctor, you're a digital marketer, an educator, you're a web designer, or you're a cybersecurity analyst or an expert. You just can't do without this AI. Now you cannot do without it. It is there to serve you, and you must learn how to use it seamlessly. Now, AI will empower you, not replace you. Like I said earlier, people are afraid because they feel AI will take their job. No, you have to learn how to use AI so you still be in job, you still be in the field where you want to maintain. One of the most persistent myths about AI is that it will replace human workers. The truth is far more empowering. AI is designed to enhance human capabilities, not eliminate jobs. Like I said, understanding this distinction is crucial for building confidence in your future career prospects. Now, how does it enhance productivity? AI automates time consuming tasks, freeing you to focus on higher value work that requires human judgment, creativity, and strategic thinking. Now, automated repetition. Let AI handle it's repetitive, mundane tasks while you concentrate on creative problem solving, client relationships, and innovation that drives business forward. Now, focus on creativity. With AI handling data processing and routine work, professionals can dedicate more energy to creative thinking, strategic planning, and innovative solutions. The reality of AI in the workplace. AI is a tool for empowerment, not elimination. Consider how calculators didn't replace mathematicians. They made more effective similarity. Computers didn't eliminate office workers, they transformed their roles. AI follows the same pattern. It amplifies human capabilities. The professionals who embrace AI as an assistant rather than reviewing it as a threat consistently outperform those who resist. They complete work faster, make better decisions based on data analysis, and have more time for strategic thinking, all while reducing stress from mundane tasks. Like, let me give you an example to this. You see a graphic designer, the way it was done before is not the way it's done now. And someone that is AI proficient, who is a graphic designer, can give you a graphic design in space of 5 minutes. I'm just give using 5 minutes as a benchmark, but it's not up to 5 minutes because these apps are super fast. What they just need to do is just to tell it what you want. You can give it a sample to follow. You can tell it how to produce this graphics for you. In the space of 5 minutes, you have a full done job. While the other guy who is still manually integrating his color grading is trying to put up concepts, trying to arrange this and that. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't have the knowledge of these things basically. But for you to work fast and for you to deliver fast and move to the next job, AI is the best bet for graphic designers, for music producers, for anything you can think about. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, this is how to learn to use the AI tools. These are essential skills on learning how to use AI tools. The foundation of AI proficiency starts with mastering the tools that are readily available. These tools are not complex. They are designed to be accessible to everyone, regardless of technical background. Your ability to leverage these tools effectively will determine your competitive advantage in the job market. Now, the ChatGPT and the language model. Master conversational AI that can write, analyze, brainstorm, and solve problems. ChatGPT and similar tools can generate content, answer questions, while write code and assist with research across virtually any domain. ChatGPT is the most popular AI that we first knew how to use, but people have seen that they are more advanced. There are more tools, not advanced than ChatGPT anyway, but there are more tools that can give you all these um, chats, but in a particular frame. Now, for AI productivity tools, you learn tools like Notion AI, Microsoft Copilot, and Google Workspace AI that integrate directly into your daily workflow, helping you write better, organize faster, and collaborate more effectively. For the AI research assistants, utilize AI-powered research tools that can analyze documents, summarize lengthy content, extract key insights, and help you conduct research in minutes. These tools increase productivity dramatically. Professionals who integrate AI tools into their daily work consistently report saving 5 to 10 hours per week, which translates to more time for strategic work, learning, or work-life balance. The best part, most of these tools have free tiers, making AI accessibility universal. You see, most of these tools are free. You don't have any excuse not to access AI, not to learn how to give it a prompt, not to learn how to generate what you want it to do for you. You don't have any reason because most of these tools are free. So I'll move to the next slide. How to combine AI with creative skills. Now, in this slide, I was saying earlier about graphic designs, video creation, video creators, and the rest. AI has come to help these professionals make their job easier. The most powerful career advantage comes from combining AI capabilities with human creativity. While AI can process information and follow patterns, it cannot replicate genuine human creativity, emotional intelligence, and innovative thinking. When you merge creative skills with AI tools, you create work that neither humans nor AI could produce alone. Exactly. AI doesn't do anything without you prompting it to do something. So this is what separates us. This is what differentiates you from me. My creative capability. What can I think of? How can I blend this? How do I make this come to reality? That's why you don't, no matter how has access to AI, everybody cannot have the same result from AI unless we all copy and paste. But for a creative person, you need to generate or create something out of your own intuition or your own thinking on how to or what you want to present. I'll use myself an example. Earlier this year, I started producing some music storytelling through music and graphic designs integrated with AI. In fact, AI helped me to bring this vision to life. But I found out that most people didn't know how I made mine very different from others. People generate images from recycled products. They just take up this product and go back and regenerate it. But I had to create. That's not for this class anyway. I had to create my own pattern, my own way of getting my creativity stand out. And when people see my videos, they're like, "Wow, how did you come about this? How did you get your videos, your pictures to look so realistic and so real and so untraceable?" I have to explain to them that this is AI. That's where the creativity comes in. The tool is there for us to use, yes, but you need to be more creative so that you can stand out from every other creative personnel out there. Like for the graphic designs, AI tools like Midjourney, Dale, and Adobe Firefly can generate visual concepts instantly while you apply artistic judgment, brand alignment, and emotional resonance to create compelling designs. So you see, even for the video creation, the content creation, the branding, everybody here is being represented and carried along by AI. Creative professionals who embrace AI don't compete with technology, they leverage it. Consider how a graphic designer using AI can generate dozens of logo concepts in minutes instead of days. Experiment with color palettes and layouts instantly. Produce social media content at scale without sacrificing quality. Focus on client strategy rather than manual execution. Deliver more value in less time. So when you're building your creative AI portfolio, document your AI assistant creative process. Show before and after examples of AI enhanced work. So this part is for you who is creating a portfolio. You have to show the before and the after the enhanced work. Explain your creative decision making process. Demonstrate how AI amplified your capabilities and highlight the unique human touch you added. This event is for us to know how to use AI, not how to change our career because of AI. So when I'm saying this out to you, is for you to ask yourself, what part do I need AI to play in my career? Or you go into your career, check what the career is saying currently, and know how to introduce or integrate AI into it. Okay, the skill tree: understand data and AI, learn basic data understanding, use AI to analyze informations, make smarter decisions, improve problem solving. 87% data driven companies, organizations using data driven making decision making are more likely to outperform competitors in their industry. So this part is showing us how fast your job would be, how you would outsmart or outperform other people who are not using tools that you are using. So this is it for this slide. So Now, for AI, you need to keep learning. You don't learn one part and go home and relax. It's a continuous learning. The only constant thing in AI era is change. AI changes every second. As I'm talking to you now, what I know today, I need to go back and do some more research so I can understand where I'm lagging behind. So you need to do continuous learning. You need to commit to lifelong learning, dedicate time weekly to explore new AI tools, read industry news, and expand your knowledge base. Stay updated with trends, follow AI thought leaders, subscribe to industry newsletters, participate in professional communities to stay ahead of changes. Practice regularly, use AI tools in your daily work. The more you practice, the more natural and effective your AI integration becomes. So build tangible work that demonstrates your AI skills, build a portfolio that proves your capabilities and showcase your learning. Formal learning, you can take online courses with us. We have our online courses on Live Beyond class. You can join our course. You can see how you see step to step on how to engage and learn in other courses, not just AI, but you just have this at the back of your mind that whatever you're learning on the tech industry today, AI is over 50 to 70% integrated into it. So let's move to the next slide. So building your future today. Like we said, the title of this topic is a future-proof career. A future-proof career with AI. So building a future today means that your future starts today, not tomorrow. AI is the future of work. Every professional, regardless of industry, will need AI skills to remain competitive. The question isn't whether AI will impact your career, it's whether you will be ready when it impacts your career. Are you ready for the impact? So learning AI gives you advantage. Professionals with AI skills consistently outperform peers, secure better positions, earn higher salaries, and have more career opportunities. So you should start learning it today. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Every day you every day you delay is a day competitors gain advantage. Begin with one tool today. Your future depends on actions. Like I said, your career trajectory is determined by decisions you make today. Choose to invest in AI skills now, and you thank yourself in 5 years' time. Whatever you learn today in AI stays with you. So you keep learning, advancing, improving your skills, and making sure that you are on track. You don't forget or lose anything. But the best way to learn is not by diving into different, because AI is very interesting to fall into, but you need to choose a particular niche so you don't get carried away or have analysis paralysis. So let's get to the next. Okay, let me show you steps you should use. Choose one AI to explore this week. Step up a free account, set up a free account and complete a tutorial. Identify one work task to automate your. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I think you're back.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just stopped seeing. I started seeing only you. Okay, let's move to the next slide because of other speakers. I think this is the last slide. So, so for you to understand more, you need to choose one AI tool to explore in the week. Set up a free account to complete your tutorial. Identify one work task to automate with AI. Join an online AI community for support. Commit to 30 minutes of AI learning every day. Whatever you want to learn, make sure you keep aside 30 minutes. I tell people to do 2 hours if you have the time. So you don't forget what you learned. So so let's go. So for the future, I think the future is now, and AI has come to stay. So we need to um, tell ourselves what and how we want it to work for us. And while we've identified that problem, then the next step is to choose a particular learn a skill in the AI industry, and you stick to it.
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. That was very, very insightful. And the
Can
beauty
you
of
hear
what
me?
yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me as well?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Ivan, for that session. And the beauty of what I enjoy from the conversation is that we were able to speak to various sectors. So if I was a participant on this call, what I would do is to say, okay, what AI tools are in my sector and how do I access learning in that area? And then to take
Come
us
again.
through, yeah, I'm just reiterating the things you spoke about.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So to take us through the platform and tools to help us learn some of these things and then to gain hands-on experiences, we have um, Silva on the call, who would be taking us on the next session on the platforms, the tools, and how to make the most of um, of the opportunity you have on this call. Hi, Silva. Welcome on the call.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Will you be pulling up my slide or I need to
Yes,
pull it up?
right away, right away, right away.
Okay. Please let's start from the beginning. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. All of you will agree with me that this has been a rewarding event and experience, really. I'm trying to soak in all the information I'm getting from Apana and Kola Wale. And the new one I heard from you, Kola Wale, is analysis paralysis. Man, we need to do a session on that. Thank you, both of you, for pouring in your wealth of knowledge into this event. Apana said something like, I think I heard that from both of you, that that tech is here to stay, and that everyone needs some kind of tech experience to be able to be visible out there to companies or do your work faster, whatever you needed to do. The days have gone when, oh, I'm not a tech person, I'm not a tech savvy person, my degree's in this, my degree's in that. Those days are gone. If you want to be visible and you want everyone to know your work and what you're doing and even get more business, you have to have some kind of tech experience. And like Apana rightly said, he said it is those that have these tech skills that are building solutions to problems. Let me piggyback a little bit. As in my experience as a founder, it's so easy to say I'm going to start up something just because I have some experience in tech. I can build my website. I can do anything I need to do before I even think of paying someone to do it for me. So you see how it is easy for even a founder that is not tied to any areas or any skill to be able to bring to life what the idea you have if you have some kind of tech experience. Your go to life is going to be very fast. Your updating and changing things will be very fast. And I mean, like, compared to someone that don't have this experience at all, you will need to hire someone, you will need to pay someone. And we know what it's like. As a founder, you don't have that resources within you, but you need to bring something out there. So yes, tech is really changing life. And not just that. When you have this experience, you'll be part of those changing the world and also building solutions to problem. Then going back to Kolawole, you talked about AI. I can tell you how much AI has helped that will be another session, how AI has helped me a lot in this, my journey. Let me just say one example. For example, those days, if I'm writing a letter or trying to do a presentation or something, my husband will be the one proofreading, helping me look at it to see if everything matches, if the word is okay and all that. But now I don't need him anymore because I use AI to proofread and make sure everything is okay. He's like, okay, you're good. So I'm doing all that now without him. Then think of PowerPoint, especially this one I just made now. I used Copilot. You use Copilot to do it. So AI is making the work faster. Whatever field you find yourself, integrating AI or integrating any of this tech skill into it will make your work better and faster. Let's go back to you're a hiring manager now. You have someone that comes with two people's resume. One is, oh, I did let's say, what is it? Is it mathematics? Or I have one that has mathematics plus AI experience. Who will you hire? because it's easier for the one with the mathematics and AI experience to show what they've done with AI using their mathematics knowledge, while the one with just the mathematics will only bring what things that they've done from school. And these days, nobody looks at that. So you see why we need to integrate tech into whatever we're doing. And this is the reason I'm here today. This is what we do in IT Experience, integrating all Kolawole has said and Apana has said, integrating it together and telling you how you're going to get started. So, IT Experience, my name again, sorry, is Silva Ihiwari. I'm the founder of IT Experience. We're a nonprofit that is helping people transition into tech. So everything from strategic partnership with partners that help us with learning resources and making sure those resources are accessible to everyone that is interested in our program, and making sure that, you don't have to pay through your nose, and connecting you to industry professionals and giving you the experience you need to start your journey in tech. That is what I do. So IT Experience is a nonprofit that is helping people transition into tech. So we're able to achieve this through our partnership with IBM. We also have partnership with Google. So IBM give us these resources for free that we offer to our communities. And most of all these courses are done in IBM Skills Build. I know a lot of you, or maybe the new ones in here, would maybe not know how to use IBM Skills Build, but those that have been learning under Beyond Classes will know that we use IBM Skills Build as our learning platform for IBM courses. So we offer these in-demand tech courses through IBM Skills Build. So name it, I am data analysis, cybersecurity, AI, UI UX design, web development, data, all of it, we offer it through IBM's Skills Build. So apart from offering these learning resources and partnering with different organizations to make it accessible to them, we also, on our own part, do events or wraparound services like events, webinars, resume help, LinkedIn, helping you to teaching how to showcase your skills on LinkedIn and all that, and also connecting you with more resources. And we've also been able to create like a Slack community where we put everybody in our community so that they can help themselves. So this is in a nutshell what we do at IT Experience. But let's now drive it down. How do we get started? A lot of us might not be cut out to do data analysis. Some of us might not be cut out to do cybersecurity, or we don't even know how do we succeed. I'm trying to help you position you to succeed in these tech skills. So sometimes when we align our personality to the tech skill we're trying to get started with, it makes it easier to continue and to finish. We've seen a lot of people start data analysis and they are like, oh, I'm not cut out for this. I don't think I like it. I think, project management will be better. So what is the guide that you can use to know which tech skill matches my personality? Remember, every one of us will need tech skill one way or the other to amplify what we're doing anyway. So, but tying that tech, your personality, that tech skill will go a long way to help you get started. So this is like an extract from a book I wrote, which is Career Reset Playbook, on everything career reset. So this is like an extract from the book. This is a guidance, and they are not like rules, they are guidance. So for example, just to help you with a starting point, if you're someone that is analytical, quiet, like I said, is a guidance, analytical and quiet, looking into data, looking into QA, cybersecurity, cloud computing might be a way to get started. If you're somebody that is creative and visual, UI UX design, front end design will also be a way to go. If you're the type that is social, verbal, you can look into product, customer success, sales engineering, etc. If you're more structured or organized, project management, anything operation, business analysis will go along. So this is like just a guide to help. If you're curious and experimental like Mr. Kolawole, you could look into automation, AI development, and all that. This is just like a guide to help you get started, because during this years of work in this nonprofit and with a lot of people, I see that people get confused on where to get started sometimes. So this will help guide you on how to get started. Tying that your tech, tying your personality to the tech route you're interested in will help you succeed, and not just that, keep you motivated as you go. So this leads me to the IT experience free courses that we offer through IBM's Skills Build. I'm sure everyone will want to know what courses, I mean, which ones do you have? Which one can I take? So we have some beginner courses, is a lot of it. You can take a screenshot, you can look at it. We have Agile Explorer, AI Literacy, Career Management Essential, Digital Mindset. Most of all the fundamental courses falls within these beginner courses. Data fundamental, Pana said something about that in her slide as well. So all she talked about, the skills she talked about, you can get started with data fundamentals. You can get started also with web development, especially if you're in the visuals and you like being creative, you can do this as well. So the other beginner courses are this one, getting started with AI. Kolawole mentioned about AI. If you want to know how to get started before you start learning the tools, you can start with getting started with AI. You can get started with generative AI. You can just learn professional skills, AI fundamental, cloud computing fundamental. Like I said, all the beginner courses or fundamental courses falls in this beginner level. We also have the certificate track courses. This one, when you complete, though all of them, you're going to get a badge at the end of the day. But if you want to get like an IBM certificate, these are the courses we have under the IBM certificate. IT support, technician certificate, cybersecurity certificate, data analysis certificate, business analysis certificate, and all that. Then the last track we have is the career track courses. So remember I said beginner, then we have the certificate courses, then this one is the career track courses. So under the career track courses, we have the AI application. So you want to build that portfolio of AI projects and know how to use it and use it very well. You have AI applications. So after going through the fundamentals and understanding what it entails, you can go into the AI applications. You can also do AI-enabled application for customer service. You see, every field needs AI. This is customer service. Years before, we would wonder, what does AI have to do with customer service? Or what does even tech have to do with customer service? But this, we can see that you can enable, enable your customer service with AI. We can use AI for sustainability, then generative AI in action. So these are the three main pathways that we have. Most of the times when people finish these courses, they can also go into our Google Career Certificate courses, which is another topic not for today. So the other point I would like to make clear is, like I said, most of our courses is taken in IBM Skills Build platform. And I would like to let me see if it plays. I don't think it does. Kolawole, please, can you help? Is there any way we can click on that? I was trying to demo to see if we can, to help people understand how to use the log into AI to the IBM Skills Build platform, but it looks like the link is not clickable to me here. Let's see. Can I share it on? Let me see if I can. Okay. Let me see if I can. One second. Let me see if I can share it here. Okay. As like I can, maybe I'll send the file out. I can't really click on the link. I wanted to share how you can log into IBM SkillsBuild platform, but I'll send it out to the organizers so that they can share it out. Aside that, that is all that I have for you today. I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much. If you're in the chat, you can maybe send your appreciations to all of our speakers. Thank you so much, Sylvia, for that very concise and yet clear direction on how to act, right? Because most of these conversations end at what you should do, and a lot of people are not aware as to how to go about it. But with this now, people can start a journey or start their journey um, with guidance and structure, bringing them to the place they ought to be. Right. Thank you so much again for that session. We're moving quickly into but before I move into Q&A, I want to just correct something. I was not the one who did the IT session. It was Ifine. So, but thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I kept making that mistake. But I realized at the end of the day that, oh, no, it's not Kola Wale.
Yes, it's
Fine. Thank you so much. I hope I'm forgiven.
Let me start to bring people off stage.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I understand.
All right. Thank you so much. If you have questions, you can use the chat, the comment section to drop your questions. But of course, I had a lot of conversations that we had from Apana to Ifeanyi to Silva, and I have a few questions myself. Maybe one I might want to ask specifically to Apana first, because since your conversation was around how you used your own journey or your career journey as like a framework for showing the path or the blueprint. So I would want to ask, right, if you had a chance, or no, not a chance, if you were just starting your career now in 2026, with the advent of AI tools and everything around AI being available to us, what would your approach to building a career look like right now? If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
So to your point, what if I had to change my approach or in 2026, what would be my approach in 2026, right? So what I had done till now, I'm not going to change any of that, because I'll tell you, last couple of years back when data is coming up and everybody's around what is data science, data analytics, I went and I researched myself. And being in industry for almost 17 years, I'm not going to restart my career, right? But I know that data is going to play part in everybody's regular career. Whatever you're doing right now, data is going to take a part. Whether you are a hotel business owner, whether you're running your own business, everywhere data is going to take a part. So my approach would be like, I'm going to gather the data, use the AI to just enhance myself to understand the things which would maybe I might, and again, AI might not detect everything 100% right. It could only give you maybe 50 to 60, maybe 70%, but you are the one who has to say it is, analyze it again to make sure that whatever it is saying it 100% right. So I would still be, you try my, right now my approach is to use AI, which always I talk to my team and I say use AI to enhance your knowledge and then use it to guide you, but you are had to take a decision, because that's still not changing. So it's just the thing that which I'm going to take three hours to do a stuff. Maybe I'm doing it in 1 hour right now. But yeah, so that is what I'm trying to change in my career right now.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that response, Apana. The next question I have, now that you've answered that, I think I want to open this up to the house. That's to yourself, Silva, and Ifeanyi. Now, we know that AI tools are rapidly changing and rapidly improving. People are churning out tools virtually every other day. What, in your experience, right, what would you say is a key skill that ensures that a person remains relevant regardless of changing tools in this ecosystem? Right now, tools are changing. For example, if you're a developer, for example, languages or frameworks or stacks are changing. What exactly are the skills? Now, maybe directly towards like soft skills facing conversation now. What are the skills that ensure that you are valuable throughout tools changing? All right. Do you get my question? Okay. So I think I'll start with Ifan. You're the one that spoke about AI a lot, and they're mistaking you for me. So I'll hand it over to you, Ifan.
To me,
Yes, 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 please.
oh, okay. Well, for me, one thing, the first basic thing you should learn before you go into other skills in AI is prompt engineering. Just know how to communicate with the tools. Do you understand? As a doctor, as a mechanic, as a customer care, wherever you find yourself in the industry, learn how to communicate with the tools. So you learn this by knowing the language, the way to prompt these tools, and how the result will come. So the first thing you should learn, the first skill you should get as someone who intends to go into AI is prompt engineering. That's the best basic thing I think you should learn.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Silva, do you want to also chip in your one or two here? What other skills do you think a person who is building a career should have to ensure that they are still relevant, regardless of tools that are changing every day?
So, I think what I just want to buttress what this time if I not Kolawole what he said. Um, One is having fundamental knowledge would help you a lot. Not to whether the tool is changing or anything is changing, it will you still like be okay, because what changes most time is just something little, not it's not a lot. So someone should maybe AI fundamental, understand the skills, the thinking behind the AI itself will help you do better prompt engineering. And we also have like a Google Prompting Essential course, for example, where you can learn how to do simple prompting. You know, it's not just saying, I want to do this or this is, there's a way you write the thing and engineer the thing for it to get a better result from it. But for any fields you're interested in, I would advise that people go through the, especially if you're new to that field, that people go through the fundamental and gradually climb the ladder.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Silva, for that response. Apana, do you have any cents or 2 cents or 1 cent to chip into
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just, I mean, whatever the AI says, you need to again understand. You also have to have a fundamental knowledge and make sure that what it's saying, you're when you're implementing it, it is right. You need to cross check it, everything. So we should have that. So I think they covered.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
so much for that response. I want to ask one more, but I'm like, will our time permit us? Which is okay. You already spoke about it. At some point, people spoke about the fact that there is a roadmap, there's a blueprint to building a career in IT. But if you were to design, say,
You're breaking.
can you hear me now?
You're breaking. Come again.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So I was saying that we've at some point spoken about the blueprint, the roadmaps, and conversation around that. But if you were to be asked to design like a 2 year roadmap to build a career in IT, or regardless of whatever department or specific path you choose, what will be the core of that framework? So in 2 years, I want to start with the fundamentals. Maybe in the first year or first 6 months, I want to start with the fundamentals of that field. Conversations like that. If you are to build a roadmap for 2 years to say, I want to get you from start zero to at least a 70% in that field, what would that look like um, in your own design? Did you get me? Did you get me? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. I think in the 2 years, I feel like there's a lot of IBM skill build is one of the thing, right? So it gives you a basic of how you want to do, and then there's a lot of practicals that you can do, a lot of like hackathons that you can go and participate, and then and see the real examples. So that is what the next 2 years I think you would the moment you start practicing and you see applying the skills that you learned using IBM Skills Builder, right? So it will actually help you in next 2 years to have a career, and then actually, you will be practically be able to do some things. And that's what I would say next 2 years, you should focus on.
All right, thank you very much. Ifeanyi, do you have any thoughts to share in that regards? Hi, Ifeanyi, can you hear me? So I asked if you have like a thought in that regards, around like a 2 year roadmap for anyone who wants to start a career in IT.
For AI or for
General
other
IT,
tech?
yeah.
For IT, okay. The 2 year roadmap. You should start from the basics. Like I said earlier, just um, now you don't. Nobody has that. Those who were learning web development 5 years time, 5 years ago, the approach to that is not the same approach we have currently. Lots of things have changed. Those who went into cybersecurity some years back, like I tried to do, I know if I go back there now, I'll do better than I tried to do last 5 or 3 years ago. Because lots of things have changed. People are now making things are now easier to do than they were before. Like I won't spend those years learning these things while I can just pick them up and learn them in 6 days or 7 days time. So setting up a 2 years roadmap is like it's an endless possibility because you don't know what you're going to meet ahead of you. Do you understand? So you just start from the basics. Start from now. Whatever you find to do now, just put your heads together and do it. Then the 2 years will come. You see yourself diversifying into what comes. Do you understand? Because those who were doing well before didn't know that AI will make things easier now. So they wouldn't have wanted to put in that effort that they did some years back. I'm not disputing their efforts anyway, but I'm just saying that in the future, which I think has started, we should just go with the flow and know what is new and follow up. If you put down a set plan, you may be disappointed.
All right, thank you very much, Ifeanyi. Hi,
Yeah.
Siva. I think that this will be our last.
Okay, I was just going to say the question he asks is very broad, and it also depends on where the person is starting from.
Yeah.
Let's assume in this case, everybody is a beginner. Like, I don't know where to start from, and we're building a 2 year roadmap. Regardless, I would say everyone should do the digital mindset course that we have, just to prepare your mind for the digital era that we're in. Everybody should do digital mindset, explore emerging tech course, just for you to know what technologies are out there. First of all, you start with digital mindset or digital literacy course to get your mind ready. Then the other one will be explore emerging tech to see all the techs that are all out there. Then you do your personality mapping and to understand which area of this tech am I going to succeed in. So whatever area you choose, you start with the fundamentals, then go through from the fundamental, just be consistent. Fundamental, graduate to the certificate courses, build projects and applications, and don't build those projects and applications in silence. While you're building, you're showcasing it. Remember, that helps you to also remember what you've done. Sometimes we write resumes and do things and we don't even remember what we did in the past just because there's no documentation. So you have like, while you're building yourself towards the track you decided to take, build projects alongside, document them, share them on LinkedIn, find communities and mentors around that field that you've chosen. And you see that you're going to succeed. You just have to be consistent and make no excuses because sometimes we make a lot of it. That's what I would say.
Thank you so much, Silva. Thank you so much, everyone, for the amazing contributions. I think the key words that I would pick out of this is once you have found out what you want to do, don't stop there. Apply yourself to doing these things. Because a lot of people will just say, oh, I want to, and it stops at the point of just wishing you want to do things. But the thing that brings about the change is you actually acting on the information you've gathered tonight or this day, depending on the time you are in. But thank you again, everyone, for your contributions. It was interesting to see the perspectives on our approaches to building our careers. And I am excited for everyone who gets the chance to start this journey right now, because it is not as difficult as it used to be, but it's still difficult. Let me just have that. Let me put that caveat there. It's not as difficult as it used to be, but you still have to put in the effort to achieve the kind of results you want to see. That said, we have an event coming up in May, a physical event coming up in May, and you don't want to miss it. You can follow us on our social media handles, check us out on LinkedIn, and then, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you don't miss any of the opportunities that are announced when they are announced. That said, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. See you again in the next conversation. Bye for now.
Hold on. What about one more thing?
All right.
Our May. What about our May event?
Yes, that's the one I just announced. That people should look out for it. That's the one I just announced.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. See you again soon.